Hey resellers! Oh my gosh, you guys. I am super excited, if you can't tell, about tonight's show. First of all, thank all you guys so much for being here. We're going to talk about the best things this week. We're going to talk about all the good things, like the best things we bought, the best things we sold, just the best thing in reselling. And even we're going to pepper in some of the best stuff in our personal lives, because we just need to remember sometimes how good life really is. It's just good. You know, when people say, how are you doing? Better than I deserve, all the time. I have no complaints. Because it's just a blessed life. So I'm glad that you guys are here. I want to tell you about my guest tonight. If you guys are not familiar with Yardsales and Dreams, Danielle, let me see. It was about a year ago, probably a little over a year ago, when Danielle reached out to me over on Instagram. I had just created my reseller Instagram last January. So my account was kind of fresh. I'd probably started following her, and then she reached out and she actually sent me a DM. Let me tell you guys, if you've ever considered when people start following you, sending a DM and saying hey, thanks so much for following, here's my channel, I'm going to tell you to do it, because some of the best friendships that I have in the reselling community came out of that. That's how I met, I know that's how I met Boris and Natasha, Wheelan and Dylan. That's how I met Danielle, Yardsales and Dreams. That's how I met Adam Baldy Pal. I don't know, I could probably go on. And so Danielle and I had corresponded a little bit over on Instagram. And then she reached out to me one day and was like, hey, talking to me about someone I didn't know. She's like, Courtney Bolo Buddies is doing this challenge, and she's inviting people, and you should come over here and do it. And I was like, okay, somebody wants to work with me. Someone wants to do some kind of a collab with me. And that was the first time that Danielle and I had really talked and got to know each other. But then I started looking at her YouTube channel, and I was like, oh, what a woman after my own heart. She sells the same kind of vintage that I sell. Danielle and I could not go to a yard sale together, guys, because I don't know, we might fist fight over the vintage underwear or something because we love the same stuff. So it's why I love watching her channel. If you like the stuff I pick up, you're going to love the stuff she picks up. You guys are just really going to like her. And so many resellers are into disc golf in this community, and she's the disc golf queen. So I'm going to bring her in. You guys, without any further ado, meet my friend Danielle, Yardsales and Dreams.
Hey, everybody.
I should have music, confetti should pop down and stuff. We should have balloons rigged up. I'm so glad that you're here. I know we haven't really got to collab a whole lot on YouTube before, so I feel like this has been a long time overdue.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here.
So before I say hi to some folks in the chat, do you want to maybe tell everybody where you're from, a little bit about yourself that I did not mention?
I'm Danielle, and I'm from Northern Kentucky, and I've been yard selling and thrifting, that kind of stuff around here for, I don't know, probably since 2000. Started my eBay store in 2004, and I was the last one to join YouTube, I think, the last reseller to join YouTube. And I kind of kick myself for that now. But anyway, I wish I would have been doing YouTube a long time ago, because it's really fun.
My son was talking about my friends. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, just all the people that I've met through the reseller community has been really cool.
Yeah, and just with consistency, the growth of a channel. My son was talking about one of his friends wanting to start a YouTube channel, and I was like, tell her to start it now. Build this base her last 2 years of school, and then maybe she can do what she wants to do, this YouTube channel and traveling after she graduates,
Right.
I know. I love so much everything that you pick up, Danielle. Like I say, you're a woman after my own heart. For me, I always say wood, metal, and glass. Those are the things that I'm drawn to, like a magnet. Do you agree?
Yes, and especially when they put wood and metal together, I'm like,
yeah, because everything's plastic now. Everything's plastic, and even the wooden furniture is plastic. So when I find real wood, when I find metal or glass, my heart goes pitter patter. Nylon, if I find nylon or wool, I'm a sucker for wool. All of those vintage materials that just I don't know. I should make a word cloud, the word vintage, and just put all those materials in it or something. There's a poster idea, right?
Yeah.
Let's say hi to some folks, and I'm sure you know probably a lot of these people. Guys, if you're not familiar with Danielle, I did link her channel in the description of this video, and then maybe someone might grab that and drop it in the chat as well. Kim is here and was the first person here. Kim, I'm super excited that you're here. Bolo up a day early, so am I, but it's the next day somewhere. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Nana Tink is here. Awesome. Flying by to hit the thumbs up during this crazy reseller meetup. Oh, is everyone at Victoria's meetup? Is that what she's talking about? When is Victoria's meetup? I couldn't go because I'm without a car right now, so I'm not like big on the dates of everything going on. But I know Victoria is having a meetup, and then Kat's meetup I think is sometime soonish in Florida. So I don't know. Nikki and Gary are here. Hello, my husband Drew Strickland is here and hit the dislike button. He's going to get a return request or something. I can't believe he did that. Vintage Viking is here driving and listening. No, looking at the chat, Vintage Viking. We're super stoked that you are listening to us though. Keep your eyes on the road. Drew said no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. Happy Friday. The eclectic element is here. Jean and Lisa Phillips, those are my folks, and they are here. Hello. Angela's Heartland Resale. Dixon's Pickens. Hey man, what's going on? Let's see. Carla is here, you guys. JRKR 1964. Am I saying that? I'm saying that right. Just reading the letters, right? Looks right. Mom's Closet, Christy is here. She said that her college age son is in town, so she's not going to be able to hang out the whole night. And I was like, that's more exciting than anything I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Gosh, you get to see your babies.
Son. Yeah.
Right. Chad, who has to be, Chad's closer to you than I am. I'm glad that you're from Northern Kentucky, but you still have a Southern accent, because some of those Northern Kentuckians,
I don't know what kind of accent I have.
You do. I think that you like, at least your vernacular for sure is Southern, but I think you have a Southern accent. You guys in the chat tell us, does she have a Southern accent? Ellen Michelle, Aspiring Flippers. I haven't seen you guys in a little bit. I'm so glad that you're here. Adam Pittsburgh Picker is here, which means Sarah's probably around here somewhere. Let's see. Sounds like I found another YouTuber to watch and subscribe to. Absolutely. Yes. C3K is here, you guys. I'm so glad that you're here. Annie Javelina Flips is here. Hello. OGNZ. How's it going?
Hey.
Well, I was just talking about Adam. Did you hear me talking about you, Adam? Baldy Pal Pickin is here. And Patricia is here. Hi, everyone. Wood, metal, and glass. Yes. What is your favorite vintage material to source? Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, like a, I don't know. That's a weird
of that, like wood, metal, glass,
furniture. Nylon. Do you mean like if I'm at a yard sale and I trip over a Curtis Jeer like wall hanging, it's gonna be metal that day.
There you go. Yeah, whatever you find, right? Robin Barnett.
Have you ever found any Curtis Jeer?
No. Tell me what to look for. Do you have a picture?
I mean, I can pull one up on my phone. He was known as a brutalist metal sculptor.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I shouldn't say he, because it's actually the name of a company and not one person.
Oh, was he like the lead designer for the company?
I believe it was two guys' names put together.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't quote me on that though, but you know who does know is George the Nomad Picker.
You need to.
I said that wrong, didn't I? George.
No, that antique nomad.
Yes.
Yeah, he would know if he were here. If you're here, you chime in and tell us. Sky is here and said boo, but he's only kidding, so we'll let him stay. I'm just kidding. He's up there cold in Canada. I hope they're getting some of the warm weather we've been getting. Like, it's been so picture perfect here. Is it picture perfect in Northern Kentucky too?
It's going to be 70 tomorrow. Yeah.
Matt, my package from you came in today and I left it out in my car. How could I? I picked it up before Meals on Wheels, and I was just telling Danielle, like, my Fridays are a blur, you guys. I literally get home from Meals on Wheels in time to grab myself some food, go get my kids, come back, did a little bit of cleaning, went and picked up my son from practice, came back. I had enough time literally to go work out real quick. And then I just put dry shampoo in my hair real quick, powdered my face, and jumped on this live. So it's been crazy. And Matt, I'm excited to open up that box though and see what it is that you sent me, other than the awesome poster that I ordered. There's Sarah, Craig's mom. Josh Flips Finds Fun is here. I want to see the picture for sure so that I know what to look for. Danielle, interrupts me when you find it. Tooch Man is here. East Coast Thrifter. You guys blow my mind that you're here on Fridays hanging out with us. Like, this is the best thing about the week, is that you guys hang out with us. Kelly Martin, I'm so glad that you're here. Donna sent you. What? I see Kelly and Donna's chat. I keep trying to buy stuff over there, but y'all know how cheap I am. If one of these days I'll find something. Donna sent us all over here. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Is she live right now, guys? Donna sent us. Donna sent me. You guys are awesome. Do you want me to tell you how good this burrito is? My husband made Mexican food.
Ooh, I made a pot roast in the crock pot, so I didn't have to cook today.
Look at all these Donna sent me. Donna Ray. She did that to Courtney Bolo Buddies the other day. Oh my gosh. Donatella Bottolino she's probably live right now, and she's like, everyone go over there and say hi to Rachel. So I'm gonna blow them all kisses. Oh, I see Donna. Donna must be in here somewhere. Look at this. Donna sent us and sends her love, Christopher.
Wow.
I see Donna. Oh, Courtney says hello, everyone. Yeah, she got done this way the other day too. And here she is, the queen of auctioning herself. Donatella Bottolino says, hello, beautiful. Why, hello, gorgeous. You guys are awesome. Thanks to everyone that came over. And I hope y'all are buying a lot of stuff from Donna tonight. She works so hard. Do you ever pop in her auctions, Danielle?
I have. Yeah, I have before. I'm registered so I can buy, but I don't think I've ever won anything.
The best stuff ever. She just has such amazing stuff. But thank you so much, Christopher and Donna, you guys, for these super chats. That means the world to me. You know, it's going straight into my car fund, so I can have some wheels and go to the reseller meetups that I don't know about right now. Speaking of reseller meetups, oh my gosh, are you going to go to Josh and Haley's reseller meetup?
Where is that?
It's going to be in South Carolina.
Oh, is it? Okay.
In August. He's got the details on his Instagram story today. And so, I mean,
I'll have to check that out.
I may have already bought my ticket.
I like watching them. They're so cute.
They're the best.
They
like,
are.
There's very few people that I'm going to click on every video they put out. I probably wouldn't even watch every one of my videos, but you guys should. Misty's Adventures is here. Hello to everybody that Donna sent over here, because I would not want to not say hi to you guys, but to call everyone out by name. We might be here for a little while, Danielle. Yeah. Christy S in Iowa, $3 super sticker. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
All right, so I tried to find one of the more popular and one of the more. Oh gosh, are we gonna be able
just hold it up there for a second and just leave it up there, and it'll eventually focus. Bring it really close though, because my eyes are so bad. I'm like legally blind in my left eye. Come all the way up. Just let it fill up the whole screen. What is it? It looks like a crop circle.
So it's like an oval shape, and it's all of these little pieces of metal welded together into an oval shape, and then it's kind of like three-dimensional, but there's seagulls then welded on top of that. And it's in like a gold tone. But this is one of like the more, I don't know if you want to say popular, but I found this one, I think, once or twice.
Oh, okay. That's something like it's a mass produced, or well, not mass, but there's more than one.
One of their more known, I guess you would say, like it's one of their more recognizable ones. You just have to plug Curtis Jeer into eBay, and all kinds of them come up. Wow. But you got to be careful, because some of them are like 4 and 5 feet long. Like, you're going to have your work cut out for you shipping if you buy one. But
yeah, that's true.
I can't leave them there if they're like $5
or $10. Listen, you just ship it $30 to FedEx. It's worked every time but one for me. It's always $30 or less via FedEx, like $27 all the time. But I'm in the middle of the country. You are too, though. So when you get to ship stuff GSP, you could like drive it over there, right?
I mean, I could. I've never had to, because it's so cheap. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because it's so close.
It's cheaper than like a flat rate envelope a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Lori, Mama with the camera, Lori says, I want to go to that meetup so much, not sure I can. I should not be buying tickets like that right now because I'm saving money for a car, but I bought it immediately. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna miss that. I'm gonna have to tell Elle that needs to be my birthday present. Yes, for sure. Yeah, you guys have to come. DMB, I subbed after prime time. Thank you. You guys, I have listed almost all of those cookbooks.
I haven't got my cookbook yet.
Really?
You know what?
I sent it media mail.
I sent
get it next year.
You know how Dom does the news? So I sent Dom this article that says like some people in Cincinnati haven't received their mail in like 5 or 6 weeks. So things are kind of slow, and most of our things come through Cincinnati, no matter where they're coming from. So
our mail is like contracted out of St. Louis, so when they don't want to bring it down, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because like whenever it iced, they didn't bring the mail, and I was like, well, at least everyone's safe, I guess. Look at this, Angie Resells is here. I'd love to have Angie on this show some Friday. I love her channel. How do you spell his last name? The artist that you were talking about.
Jere.
This one here.
Yes.
C3K is familiar. Okay. And now is it signed when I find those pieces?
You know what they're signed with? A black magic marker.
But it'll say Jeer in a black magic marker?
And a lot of times it just says C Jeer. Sometimes it does say the full Curtis Jeer. And
okay.
This was a company that went back to like this, I don't quote me, but I think 60s is what they're known for, like their mid-century modern stuff. But I did find one that was marked 2010. So what? They do still make them. Okay. And I think I can't, if C3K can tell me what country they source them out of now, that's my husband.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I don't know where they're shipping them out of or where they're making them, but I know they do still make them.
Yeah. Adam is asking what date is the meetup. So it's August 24th and 25th. It's like a day and a half long meetup. Josh put on his story today that like, I think it's like 7:00 at night or something. Everyone is just kind of going to do like a meet and greet on the 24th, which is, I want to say a Wednesday. And then the next day is like a panel and a lot of actual education. From like 8:00 until 3. He said like 5 hours, I think, of panels and stuff. Isn't that so exciting?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, who's having the meetup? Yeah, so it's Harry Tornado's the one having the meetup, you guys.
Oh, he is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Josh and Haley, yeah. And they're putting it on with Phoenix Resale. Do you know Phoenix Resells?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. He's actually from here, isn't he? Kentucky?
I'm not sure. Yeah, Drew says not for him. He can't go to the meetup because our kids literally start school on the 23rd.
Yeah.
And then the meetup's the next day and the day after that. And I'm like, there's nobody here that could take our kids and like get them to school and all that. And I mean, because we don't have any family here at all. So I'm bummed that I'm gonna go get to meet everyone that Drew I'm sure would love to be meeting too.
Yeah. We went out there for a disc golf tournament one time. I don't know. We were like right on the border of like the state line. So I couldn't tell you whether the tournament was in North Carolina or South Carolina.
Gotcha.
Because we literally, we stayed in one state and we drove across the state line to go to the tournament. So
do you ever spend much time in like middle or eastern Tennessee?
No, not really.
No, it's just too far because you'd have to drive all the way.
Yeah. It's like we went to Nashville. We'll be going there again in I want to say April. Is it? I don't know when we're going back to Music City Open. I think it's April. But anyway, that took us like 6-7 hour drive. 6 hour drive.
Oh, okay. Nashville's like 4 hours from here. It's beautiful. It's really cool. And where my husband's from is like 1 more hour past Nashville in Cookeville, Tennessee. Have you heard of that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's where he's from. Cool. Thomas, thanks a lot for working your way through my videos. I appreciate that. Don't go too far back because they get weird in the beginning. I have a pair of shoes stuck in Jersey City for over a month now. Oh, that's crazy. Angie, we'll set up a date. I'll DM you. I sent 2 items to Kentucky. One got there in 3 days, but the other is slow going through Cincinnati. How far are you from Cincinnati?
About 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you're not very far from Deanna Thrifty Junker.
I don't know.
You guys are probably close to each other.
Where's she at? Cincinnati?
I think so, like Northern Kentucky area. I'm pretty sure. Adam says he bought his ticket immediately, so he's going too, you guys. I'm excited that Gino's here. Wendy Luhu, glad that you could catch a bit of the live. I'm glad that you could catch a bit of the live. You guys, they're all like, where is this? I missed this. Okay, so it's probably going to sell out. You want to go after this. You want to go after this live, go to Josh Harry Tornado's Instagram story. The website is, I'm pretty sure it's flipcon.net, because that's what they're calling it, is like FlipCon, like Flip Conference. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Flipcon.net. Caleb lives in Kentucky. Okay. So yes.
Caleb?
Yeah, what part, Justin, do you know? There's someone else I need to get on the channel. I totally messed up. I booked this super intelligent man to come spread some knowledge with us once, and then I'm like, hey, are we still on for this weekend? He's like, no, I told you no this weekend, that it had to be XYZ weekend. And I was like, I booked someone and I couldn't change it. And so I still have not rescheduled, but it is tax time. Justin, let me know if I should wait until after tax time, or what looks good for you. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down to the bottom of the chat, you guys, and then Zach Utah and Bought and Gone is here. Nancy Smith, yeah, we were talking today about Eastern Tennessee. We were over on Rita's channel, The Booted Chick.
Cool.
Talking about my husband being from Cookville.
Tennessee is beautiful. I love going through there. It's just
we got married in Tennessee.
Did you?
Yeah. How did you and your husband meet?
We were in a wedding together, actually. And I will say that we lasted longer than that wedding, than that marriage.
Oh no.
We did.
So you were like a bridesmaid and he was the groomsman in a wedding of other people.
Yep. And their marriage lasted probably less than a year.
And you were just like eyeballing each other in your formal wear and got each other's numbers.
We danced with each other, and that was it.
Oh, that's romantic. And then, so you guys have 2 sons.
Yeah. 14.
How old are your boys?
14, 16.
I have a 5-year-old and a 15-year-old. So mine's right in between yours and then my little guy. But
learning to drive right now too. So that's been an experience.
Yeah.
I'm not a good teacher. I'm
a better driving instructor than I thought I would be, because sometimes I'm a little like I have some control issues. And when you're talking about a heavy piece of machinery and you could kill us all, of course I'm like, hit the brake. But I just kind of like calm down, and until we're approaching this like 3-way stop, and every one of the 3 ways has 2 lanes at least of traffic plus turn lanes. And he's like, you'll have to tell me when it's my turn. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You need to pay attention, child.
It's scary in some of those more congested places, isn't it?
We have 7,000 people in our town. That's as congested as it's going to get as a 3-way stop sign.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No.
I can handle that.
Danielle, I go to other cities, like big cities. And when I say big city, I mean 20,000 people. And I'm like, how do people learn how to drive in a town this big? And it's not even big. But, yeah.
My mom won't even drive where there's a red light. So.
Oh, that's real small town then.
Yeah. She refuses.
Adam, I'm glad that you're here. It's good to see you here. How many people are joined in your 31-mile march? So Danielle, are you doing the 31-mile march?
I'm going to do it. I haven't started yet.
Perfect. That's okay. To anyone who hasn't started, let me tell you guys what 31-mile march is, because I know not everyone on YouTube is on Instagram, and I announced it on Instagram. So I'm doing a challenge. I had someone, Thomas, I will probably butcher his last name, no, I'm not even going to try to say it, Gregorio. He mailed me a Dymo 450 turbo printer. He said, I want to give this away, but I don't feel like I have the audience to like really, kind of put it out there as a cool giveaway. Do you want to give it away? Because he had offered it to me as a backup. And I was like, I actually am using mine as a backup now. My husband bought me a new printer. And he said, okay, well, do you want to give it away? And so here's the giveaway. You can win a thermal printer, and all you have to do is throughout the month of March, which has 31 days, complete 31 miles. You can walk them, you can run them, you can jog them, you can bike. If you are wheelchair bound, you can wheel them, you can swim them. Absolutely, however you cover the earth, that's what you can do. Other than like, don't use a hoverboard, okay? Like, there needs to be a physical exertion because our jobs are so sedentary. So if you guys do 31 miles throughout the month of March, it's 31 because you could technically just walk a mile a day and do it, which is really doable. But maybe you want to do a 7 mile every week or something, whatever it is that you want to do. So you're going to do it, but you haven't started yet.
I'm going to do it. Yes.
Perfect.
I need some motivation, and it's something it's a great idea and a great way for me to kickstart what I need to do.
Perfect. So whenever you finish your 31 miles, you just let me know that you finished them, and then your name is like officially in the drawing, and then the winner will have to show, guys, if you're going to play along with this, I use an app called Strava, and like my watch is a Garmin, so it logs every time that I run or anything, and then it will sync to my app. You can just use any old app on your phone, have your phone on, and it's going to show like, Rachel walked a mile. There's so many free apps on there. The winner's going to have to show like timestamps that they did actually do the 31 miles. That's all.
That's what I need, is a good free app that tracks that stuff.
Strava is the one that I use. I'm gonna write that in the chat. Whoops. I might write that in the chat if it doesn't jump around on me. Strava. This is what I use, guys. And there's a free version and a paid version. Drew and I are ultra marathoners and still only use the free version, and it is just fine. Yeah, you could do the whole 31 miles in one thing if you want. Junk Monkey says that's not a watch, it's a wrist computer. Yeah, this is the Garmin Phoenix 5S with the sapphire glass. It is a wrist computer, and it cost half of what the computer did cost. But I got mine on eBay secondhand. Yeah, so I didn't have to pay the hefty price tag. Do you buy a lot of your stuff on eBay?
I do.
Your own purchases? You do shop there a lot?
I do. I'm not real techie though, so I don't have like, I don't own a smartwatch. That's one thing about me. And let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty simple. Like, I'm just not really techie and don't do a lot of, like, my iPhone is like an iPhone 8.
That's what my phone is, the Note 8. Yeah. I need a new phone. I'll get one this year after I get a car and after my husband gets a truck. Noelle, Farm Girl Scavenger, is here. Did you see that cool Lego bag that she sent me?
Yes. Yes, that was
so
cool.
She sent me some other stuff too. I'm gonna take a picture of everything together and put it on Instagram. But her and Dren went to Legoland, and they thought of me. And
that's nice.
Oh my gosh, that's what I told her. I was like, my favorite thing in the whole box is the fact that you thought about me.
She sent me a huge box one time, like packed full of just really cool things,
so
like
thoughtful.
Photos, postcards.
Just a little teaser here. She may or may not be my guest next week.
Ooh.
She's my guest next week. I usually don't tell the guest until actually like the day of, but I'm going to tell you guys so that you can write it down in your calendar. Noelle's going to be here with me next week. My dad's going to drive the 31 miles, which is not going to count. So that's true. You do not have to charge your regular watch. This thing has a really long battery life though.
Yeah.
Unless you're in GPS mode all the time. So Danielle, did you sell anything this week that was just killer? I mean, tell me about the best thing that you sold this week.
Well, I had a slow kind of week.
And me too. I have to agree with you, even though I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just have to second that in case anyone else in the chat is feeling the same way. Not that we're all like, oh, eBay slow, just so that sometimes it's helpful to know it's not just your store that's slow.
Yeah, and you know what? I have my own self to blame because I've been busy this week I've been preoccupied with a lot of other things, and I haven't had a lot of time to list. So I'm a really firm believer in that. Like, if you're not listing, like, I don't think you get as much traffic in.
Oh, you absolutely don't. It's the
Yeah,
equivalent of sharing on Poshmark. If you're not sharing, you're not going to get sales. And if you aren't listing on eBay, they just like
right.
turn off the water.
I think my most expensive, or not most expensive, but my highest price sale this week was $48, and it was a disc that sold. It was a Discmania disc by Eagle McMahon, and it sold for $48. So that's not bad for a little frisbee.
I don't know. I need help identifying good disc whenever I find them. So can you tell me, like, what do I look for when I see a disc? What's the difference in, yeah, that's basically a frisbee, and that's a really good one and you need to pick it up.
Well,
and for those of you that aren't aware, we're talking about disc golf disc.
Yeah. My boy, I rely on my boys a lot for help in that. But at this point, I would just tell people if you find something, I would just tell them to look up keywords on the disc, because certain players will leave a company, or, basically they switch companies. So then a disc.
It's kind of like who sponsors them?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So this disc that they made 2 years ago, with this affiliation of this sponsor, is going to be valuable because it's no longer being made because they're not sponsored by them anymore, that type of thing. So I know that happens, and I know that can make discs valuable. I think the most expensive and most valuable disc out there that you can find, it's a Nate Sexton disc.
Okay.
And I'm not really sure of the title on that right this second, but I know I'll look it up.
Nate Sexton.
If you find this certain disc by with the player's name on it, Nate Sexton, it can go for thousands of dollars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I need to look at the disc. Okay. I normally walk right by them because I'm like, for all I know, they're made in Walmart.
Don't do that, Rachel.
Okay, I won't. But no one around here really disc golfs. We have one course in a town near us, and that's it. Like, no one is ever out there. We ran into someone one time, and you should see me play. And by play, I mean throw a frisbee, not even correctly. I'm just like launching it, and then I wonder after it, and then I throw it again, and then I wonder after it. And usually Israel's like right there playing with me. And so sometimes I throw it, sometimes he does. Like, I do not take it seriously at all. So you would school me. Like, you'd beat me bad.
Oh, I don't know. My kids, they school me all the time.
Drew has dropped Danielle's link, and I dropped it also, guys. And Patrick Murphy is here. Hello. Adam said that he saw Ray, I'm assuming Nashville Flipper, found a disc golf bag at Goodwill. Apparently good money in them.
Yes. Yeah, they're like they can be $200 to $300 per bag.
Do you want to show them how beautiful your bag is?
Yes.
So they will know what to look for too in a disc golf bag. She got this phenomenal bag. You guys have to see this.
Okay. So this is called Hand Eye. And
that's the brand.
They make disc golf apparel. So they're just I don't know that they really, I guess they do sponsor some people, but I'll show you this other bag that I bought my husband.
That's a really big bag.
This is kind of cool. And you know what? They're so stable and big and secure,
Okay. It seems like something
back, and you're not
I'm going to recognize that that's not a regular backpack when I see it.
Right. Oh gosh, yeah. It's got supports in it. It's got a hard bottom. But this one actually is a little cooler here. And then you can put discs in here on the side. It's got lots of space. But yeah, we have several bags around this house.
Kristen wants to know if you're in a girls' league or if you want to start one with her, maybe.
Oh, no, I'm not on a league. All of my so my boys and my husband all have PDGA numbers, and I don't have a PDGA number because I don't really want to compete in the tournaments. Like my boys want me to, but I'm not there yet.
So was your husband always into disc golf and then you guys got the kids into it?
You know, what's funny is he always had like 6 or 7 discs laying around the garage. And when the kids were little, I mean, nobody even really paid any attention to them. Like my husband played it in his 20s and they were just discs that were still there, you know, and they weren't really being used. I think my husband played like maybe once a year with some friends. And so over COVID, we found, so I was my husband's driver helper in the UPS truck. And we found 5 discs five baskets on the side of the road, 5 of them for $100. So we bought those, and with the intention of giving them to our boys for Christmas. And then
that's the thing that Patricia's talking about, the chain thing that you throw it in.
Basket, the metal basket that you toss the discs into.
Okay, it's called a basket. Okay.
So we found 5 of those for $100. And then when COVID happened, that really gave my boys something to do, you know, while they were at home, like they would do their schoolwork and then they would go play disc golf for like the rest of the day. So.
Oh, that's perfect. They just started that recently?
It's coming up on 2 years.
I thought they had been playing since they could walk.
No.
But they're like so good. That's awesome. Adam said he'd put Grogu in there. Yeah, eclectic element, get back into disc golfing, just whatever it is.
Yeah, I need to do that next time I'm out because
that was your baby Yoda in there.
Yeah, I have a couple little baby Yodas that I bought whenever they first came out, like the little plush. Those little darn things are so cute.
Anthony, thank you so much. I understand being too busy to stay, but I'm so glad that you hopped in here and that you would say hello to us and drop a like. So I'm super excited that you stopped by. Dylan with Dalton is here. There's a disc golfer.
Hello.
Hey, you may want to hang out, Dalton, because I'm just saying Danielle has some giveaways, and if you could guess what they might be, we'll be giving those away here soon. So,
Dalton, how are we going to take this giveaway?
Oh, we got the perfect thing. Don't you worry. Okay. Dalton, you need to text the guys and tell them if they want to win a disc to come over here to the you got 2 to give away, right?
2.
Oh, you guys get excited about this. Anthony says 67 watching, only 54 likes. Hit the like button for proven sales. It's basically proven or your money back. You get your money back if you don't make a sale. So yeah, I'm sorry. I really came on strong there. You need to just calm down. You did buy some shoes. I need some discs. Hello, everybody. Hello, Thrifting the 3 Rivers. Yeah, you're right. Angie Resell says, what a fun activity for them to do together. He's not going to text him because he doesn't want to lower his odds of winning.
Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, I'm so sad.
I've got that Nate Sexton disc pulled up if you want to see it.
Let me see it. Okay. So this is the one, Dalton, since you're a disc golfer, this is one she's telling us could be like thousands of dollars. If you find it. He
already knows. I don't know, but he could know.
I don't know. Maybe he just, has fun like me throwing the things around, or maybe he's a professional. I'm not really sure his level.
I'm not sure either. Okay, so this is a Nate Sexton Firebird, and they've put them out for several years, but
so it's like teal green.
Is it focusing yet?
I'm half blind. You have to like eat the camera with your phone and just keep it up there for a second. Like let it be the only thing, blur your face out and everything. There we are. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure they can see that. Is that a Firebird on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You can see that there's a 2020 there, a 2015. So they make a new one every year. And I think that started, I'm probably going to say this wrong, but I think it started like 2015 or 16.
Gotcha. Eclectic Element really wants to win this because not really sure where the discs are. If I win a disc, it'd be my first one. I have a set of discs. Everyone in the whole family uses the one set when we go. And so it's like, you get the driver, you get the mid-range.
You trade, like, when it's your turn to putt, you take the putter?
No, you just use the one that you committed to.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And we got them from Walmart.com for like $18.
Okay.
The whole set. So you can tell that we're really serious about it. I don't know anything about disc golf. When I was a kid, way back in the Ice Age, we played Frisbee. There's a town near me named Frisbee. I like to think that that's where they invented the Frisbee, but it's not. So
you know what it originated from, don't you?
No.
Throwing a pie pan.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm. An aluminum.
Remember the Pizza Hut Frisbees that were cloth that had like cotton in the crust?
Yeah.
We used to have one when I was a kid, and I mean, I could not count the number of times we got it stuck on the roof. And my dad would be like, I'm not getting that stupid pizza off the roof again. But he would always get our pizza off the roof. And you know why we were doing that? My parents are watching, so they're probably about to be like, really? One of us would stand in the front yard, the other would stand in the backyard, and we would launch it over the house. And sometimes it didn't make it.
We used to do that with balls. Yeah, so I get it. I get it.
But a ball comes down. Like, this is a piece of cloth. And we would try to throw that Frisbee over the house. And my dad's like, how did you get it stuck up there again? Yeah.
He probably.
Hello, Jackson. We're glad that you're here.
Hey,
so do you want to give away one of your discs? Sure. Let's wait until 9:00 on the dot. At 9:00 on the dot, we'll give away one of these.
All right, we got.
Let me tell you about my best thing that sold this week. So when I talk about like the best thing that sold, not necessarily like the highest dollar sale. This one was so good because you guys know I like to sell old vintage photographs. I'm sure I have one laying around here. I thought there was one right here. I was going to show you a really cool example of one. I don't know what I did with it. Hang on a second. Let me see if it's underneath this big mouth Billy Bass. It's not. Anyway, I like to sell old photos. And along with the old photos, sometimes you get what's called a RPPC, which is a real photo postcard. So it's a picture, but on the back, it's a postcard. I got one I bought this at Donatella Bottolino's auction. I tried to buy it, but Christopher, I Buy Chit, bought it for me. So this came in a box of like 30, I think, pictures. So this photo postcard was in there. I'm going to show you guys. You can see it's just like a landform.
Yeah.
This is Death Valley, and it's called Titus Canyon.
Oh, cool.
So it's just this little postcard, and on the back, let me read to you guys what it says. This is the first RPPC that I actually listed as an RPPC because I know what they are now. But the back, it says, Anna, I knew that Wanda would not send you any pictures. So as we have pictures here in the store, I will send some to you. Hope you enjoy them. And it's not postmarked. I don't know if Anna ever even got this postcard, but I listed it as Titus Canyon, Death Valley, Vintage California, RPPC photo written. That's my title. I listed it for $19.99 plus $4.50 shipping, and it sold within 24 hours.
Good job.
That's so it's cool. Just a picture. Like, I love to sell pictures.
I do too. We would be catfighting at the yard sales.
I know. When I posted that picture the other day, I almost tagged you in it because I'm like, who would know what this picture is? Oh, duh, Danielle would know. And Danielle, you don't just sell pictures, like you will sell slides and like 8mm film, and like you'll inspect it, see what it is, and then also throw it up on your YouTube channel.
Yeah. I had so much fun when I was going through those 8mm films. Like, I wanted to see what was on them. You know what I mean?
I loved looking at what you were finding.
Yeah.
The one where it was like the two kids boxing.
Yeah, the Christmas, like, and the grandma was just sitting there smiling and they're going at it.
These two little boys, you guys, boxing. And what would you say that was late 50s, early 60s?
Yeah. definitely
And
late
so
50s.
they're boxing, and one of them is like getting the better of the smaller one, but as soon as the smaller guy started winning, the bigger one acted like he was cheating. It was just so cool. And the adults are just sitting back, like everything but a cigarette in their mouth. They're just sitting back, like watching these kids wail on each other.
That reminded me. Did you ever watch The Wonder Years? Because that
Yeah.
reminded me of The Wonder Years. I'm like, gosh, this is
It
awesome.
was so cool. And just like talking about that, like I was not around mid-century, and that stuff makes me nostalgic. So I
I
can only
know.
imagine like someone that was actually alive in the 50s and 60s or had their childhood there, like it would have to make their heart go pitter patter just to see videos and pictures and stuff like that. So it's no doubt why this stuff sells.
Yeah.
Like why you can sell a picture of an aluminum Christmas tree with a baby sitting in front of it, you know, type thing. Like I have one that I thrifted like that. And I remember seeing a picture of my mom when she was a little girl. Now she was born in 66. So that would be, you know, I guess just getting out of that same time period. And she's in front of a Christmas tree. So even though I wasn't again around, like it makes me nostalgic because I saw the pictures of her when she was a little girl.
Old pictures have always gave me the feels. I'll tell you. Like, I want to know for you, like from you, whether this, because it would be really cool if this happened to you. But like, I would go to my aunts and uncles' houses and things, and I would ask, like, can I look at your old photograph? Like, can I look at your photo album? And they would be like, oh, yeah. Because back then, when we went to our family's houses, there were 5 and 10 photo albums sitting there on the shelf,
Yep.
you know, and
Yeah.
that was how I passed the time at family members' houses a lot of the times when there weren't any kids my age and things like that. And it was, I don't know why, but I just,
No, we did that at my house, through like looking through my parents' old photos, like seeing the photos from when they met and seeing like photos, you know, because the house that we lived in, my mom lived in since she was 6 years old.
oh,
And so, yeah,
yeah.
all of those pictures were there and everything. And so, yeah, we would, and she still has those. I remember they lost their home in a fire, and that was the one thing that she really wanted to be there, was those pictures, and they were there. And so, yeah, it's fun. Even now, when I go see them, I'm like, let's look at some of the old pictures. And when Drew and I first got together, that was one of the things I'm showing him all these old pictures. And then I find pictures of like my dad's dad, and look at how much my son looks like him. And
Yeah.
just sometimes we get like, you know, what they call like mom guilt or something, like quit taking all the pictures and just live in the moment. I'm like, but one day that picture is going to remind you of that moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I use Groovebook to print out my photos like now.
Yeah.
You get like 100, I think, in a book for $5 that's printed and shipped and everything.
I've never used that, but I think that I was recommended one of your older videos and that was on there.
Yeah, I need to put out a new video about it. Be like, if you like photos, then use my code, because I would never have to buy another Groovebook, you know, just based on my old video. But yeah, Groovebook is a good one. I haven't ordered one in a long time though, and I don't know why.
So it puts it in
Anyway.
a book for you, so you don't have to.
Yeah, they're bendable. They're just like bound books. And I mean, it's not like artist quality prints or anything. They're very glossy, and you know, it's not archival quality.
Right.
But they're off your phone. They're printed out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's really big. And then on the side, it just says like, it'll say June, you know, whatever the year is, or July. And so you just stack them all up together, and that was your month, basically. Print out everything that you had for that month, and every month you get a new one. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'm trying to catch up and see if there's any questions that I missed here. Toochman wants to know, where can he find info on Josh's meetup? Look at Josh's Instagram story. If you're not on Instagram, then I'm pretty sure the website is flipcon.net. And yeah, it's really cool. Can you put that link somewhere? Oh, to Groovebook. I don't have my affiliate link right now. I have a story on Groovebook. It's forever old. Like it's 5 years old, and I'm holding little newborn Israel talking about Groovebook, I think, in the video. Yeah, it's adorable. So of our really great sales, hello, Matthew Jones. Did you have any really great pickups? How has sourcing been in your area lately?
I've been to the thrift stores around here and they're really dry. Like they haven't gotten anything good or like restocked. It just seems like nothing's been restocked lately. So
That's how mine is. I don't understand this because it's not regional and it's not strictly Goodwill. If it was strictly Goodwill, we'd be like, oh, they're sending it all to, shopgoodwill.com. But it's not, it's my small town thrifts. They're not restocking. It's exactly what you said. I will walk in there and next week the same 4 things are going to be out on the shelf.
right. So we went to Lexington, Kentucky last week, and we stopped in one Goodwill while we were down there, and I was really jealous. I was like, gosh, like,
Was it really good?
I mean, it was good, but we were there on a Saturday, and there were people there like swarming, and I seen a lot of good stuff in other people's carts.
You just snatch it and run.
So the only thing I bought then was these little home interior candles, but they were brand new. And I don't know if you remember, it was like a little hexagon shaped glass home interior candle that they used to make.
Okay.
And they were mulberry, blueberry, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought 3 of them for I think $2 each. And I've got them in my eBay store now for 35 or 40.
Oh, wow. Maybe I should take a better look at candles. That's awesome.
Yeah, candles, some of those candles, if they're retired, a lot of the home interior stuff's just like, I don't think they make home interior anymore, do they? But
Courtney's right. You are such a bolo finder. You're so full of knowledge.
The Yankee candles and stuff like that, though, and the other name brand candles, if they're
and Bath and Body Works sometimes, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Even their product, not just
if it's a scent that they don't make anymore and you love that scent.
Soaps. Yeah.
Victoria's Secret too with certain scents.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
That's awesome. Jennifer Hayes is here and she just dropped your link also. If you guys are not subscribed to Danielle, you have to click on that link and go over and give her a subscribe. I promise you're not going to be disappointed. If Kristen offers you Gyps run, I'm not sure what Kristen's doing. Someone told her not to lick her fingers. So your candles were the best pickup. What have you ever been for some reason, when you talked about going to that Goodwill and you were like jealous, have you ever been to a Goodwill boutique? Like the bougie Goodwills?
In Florida. Yes. We've been to one in Florida and it was really expensive. What's that? Is that a feedback?
What's that?
It just sounded like an echo.
Oh, I don't hear it. You guys let me know in the chat if you hear any feedback or echo.
It was on me.
Craig's mom, Sarah, said, I tried to donate toys to 3 places and they won't take them. That's weird. I don't understand,
maybe
guys.
I'm not really things dry.
I don't know what's going on. Like when everything first, like when everyone was stuck at home, everyone was clearing out everything and the Goodwills were like packed, but some places you couldn't get in because the thrift stores weren't actually open. So is the opposite happening? Is everyone hanging on to stuff and nobody's donating anything right now?
I don't know.
A past real estate client of mine messaged me today. She texted me and I haven't talked to her in years. And she's like, I know you love vintage stuff. And there's an estate sale. It's in a town 17 miles north of me. And it was Thursday, Friday, and then it'll still be tomorrow. So I'm going to go tomorrow. My husband's like, you are. I'm sure right now he's listening to this because I just got the message right before this. But I'm going to go over there and see if I can find anything. Because, it's kind of weird how there's not a whole lot right now.
In my place right now that I go to find sales in that right now is Craigslist, because the yard sale app that I used to use last year, that's completely gone or whatever. But so Craigslist is what I'll check tonight to see if there's anything tomorrow. But my boys are they're going to be in a tournament tomorrow at Idlewild. So I think we're going over there in the morning to watch. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going over there to watch them. So no yard sales or estate sales for me tomorrow morning.
And I don't necessarily need to source anything right now, but I'm worried because I don't really have like a huge back stock of stuff. I've been pretty diligent lately, and if things were dry for a while, I wouldn't have anything. So I think I'm going to go to this estate sale and see. Danielle, Noelle. Hey, new to this community, have been watching, listening to replays while I list. Excited to join in live for the first time. Just subscribe to Danielle as well. we're so stoked that you're here. This is your first time here. Pop in every single Friday night. We're live at the same time, 8 o'clock Central, and I always have a different guest, and we're just gonna be talking about the best stuff ever, and we'll keep you company while you list. So yeah, they refuse donations, yet have nothing. And see, one of the places that, I mean, like kind of like a honey hole for me, they are so stocked up on inventory right now, and they have had a lot of people out ill, and so it's not out on the shelves. And so I come back in like a couple weeks later and it's still not out on the shelves, and I'm like, are people, maybe they're just hard up for workers right now?
Maybe because ours, I don't know if your Goodwills are doing this, but ours are closing at 6 o'clock every night. 10.
Oh wow, I'm really not within, like, I don't go to Goodwill a whole lot. The town that I'm going to go to tomorrow does have a Goodwill, so I'll probably stop in there because it is the best one, in my opinion, in Southeast Missouri. It's the best one.
Really?
Yeah, I found some Stuart Weitzman boots there that I sold for almost $200 for like $7.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I just find all kinds of, I found Bape shoes there, like shoes that you don't find anywhere else.
I used to find some really good deals though, like $7.30, if say we were out for some kind of basketball practice or something like that, and we're like on our way in, I would usually just like swing by there for a few minutes, and you find some things because that's when they used to do their restocking, was in the evening, and so that they could be ready to go in the morning. And that's just not happening anymore because it closes at 6.
That's so bizarre. Noelle says wait long enough, and in the Portland, Vancouver area, at least, the Goodwill boutique stuff gets sent to the bins. That's how the really good stuff that Kristen finds, like Gucci at the bins, and Chloe, and she finds some killer brands. Some of that stuff also gets there because it was too high priced at Goodwill and no one was going to buy it. And so you end up, buying Chloe shoes by the pound. That's just incredible. That's so cool.
I'm going to run and get what I mentioned to you earlier, that jacket. Okay. I want to show you.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll get caught up in the chat while you're out. Okay. Chad says, I was watching Goodwill pack the donations in a box trailer. I asked when I donated and they said it all goes to the main center and redistributed out. Oh, that's interesting. I guess they are maybe deciding what goes online. Carla, how much longer are you able to be at the farmhouse? Oh yeah, I think she's already moved. Maybe I could be totally wrong. Let me not say. Lori says, I do not need to source right now, but there are 3 big neighborhood yard sales tomorrow. I'm hoping to list a bunch tonight to justify going. So I stopped at a yard sale today. After I got done with Meals on Wheels. I have lived in the house I live in right now for 15 years. It'll be 16 years in September. And there has never been a yard sale here, ever. In 16 years I've lived here, no one on the street has ever had a yard sale. And today the people down the road had a yard sale. And so I went and there was nothing. I left the yard sale empty-handed, if you guys can believe that. Believe it's a staffing problem. Maybe so. Drew says, if you smash the like button, you'll get a guaranteed sale. That's true. Goodwill's open till 8, huh? Yeah, that's interesting.
All right.
Oh, she's going to show us the coolest thing, guys. Go ahead.
This is what I found today.
Look at this.
Isn't that cool? Check out the sleeves.
The M says Mickey Mouse, you guys. The satin bomber jacket.
And boom.
What's the tag? I have to know what the tag is on this. It's a Walt Disney tag.
Uh-huh. I'm so bad at trying to.
Does it say Walt Disney World or what does it say on it?
It says Disney Wear, made in USA.
Oh my gosh, that is just so cool.
I don't know. Yeah.
Drew says it's crispy. Jennifer says cool. Yeah, that's so. Have you comped this thing out yet? Have you looked up to see about what it's worth?
I haven't even had a chance.
You need to send pictures of. Send pictures of that to Profit Monster. Through Profit Monster.
So I thrifted this right after my tax appointment today. So.
Oh yeah, you said it was just today. Yeah, that's so cool. What size is it?
I didn't think. It says medium.
It is vintage, Carla.
And I thought it was a kid's at first, but I guess it's an adult.
Oh, that looks big enough. Definitely, it's an adult. That could be an adult large. You think?
Yeah. it definitely seems like it could be an adult large.
That's so cool. Front and back kits.
$4.99.
Man, that's so cool. Well, hang on. Since I got a cool Mickey Mouse jacket.
The Mickey.
Let me show you guys my Mickey jacket. It's gonna take me a second to go grab it real quick. You just talk to everyone for a minute, Danielle. I trust you.
Okay. I can't read any chat, so
you can't read them.
I don't see anything in the. Let's see. No, I don't have a chat over here. You know, I didn't even open YouTube because the last time that happened to me, where I was on a live with someone, it was Dan in Demand, and I had like a ton of feedback coming in. So I was just like, I'm not even going to open YouTube today.
And sometimes there's like a lag too. Look at this. I have a video coming out, but you guys are going to see it here first. So this says Mickey's classic wear since 1928. And look at the inside.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on. Let me show you.
We should battle for the Mickeys. We should see who can sell the Mickey for the best price.
The inside of this thing, it's like a safari jacket.
That's awesome.
This was at my little honey hole on $1 day.
Oh, nuh-uh.
I got this men's coat for $1. This is Mickey and Company tag, and it is a size extra large.
When do you think it's from? Like, do you think it's 90s? Because it kind of looks...
Probably. I'm going to go with 90s on it. It says like Mickey's Gasoline, Mickey's Garage.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And the collar's like corduroy.
That's awesome.
I saw that and I was like, that's coming home with me. Yeah, it was $1, right?
You want to do a little Mickey battle? Like whoever's jacket sells for the most,
we should.
Vice versa, we can send the other one something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What $1? I'm dead. It's 9:03. I promised that we'd give away one of these Frisbees. So can we do the drawing on your head for the Frisbee?
I was going to get a piece of cardstock so that I could have like a little bit of advantage, but I forgot.
Dang. Do you have a piece of paper handy? She's going to grab a piece of paper, you guys. So it can't be any of the things that we discussed tonight because we already kind of talked about the best thing you bought and the best thing you sold. So just make it one of your favorite sales. Like if I was going to draw one of my favorite sales, I might draw the silverware I sold for $1,000 that I picked up for $10. Trevor said, I'm here for the game. Trevor, I hope you do Frisbee golf. So which one of these are they playing for? Or is it going to be their pick?
Yeah, choice. Yeah.
Okay. We can do 2 different giveaways if you want to.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. I'm so excited that you brought stuff to give away. You're like just so thoughtful. So just think of like in your reseller career, one of like your favorite things that you've ever sold. And that's what you're going to draw on your head. No fooling me bringing out a full portrait of my husband or anything. Okay. And no dirty drawings either.
Last week I was rolling. Oh my gosh.
Oh, just love ass. If you guys weren't here last week, you totally missed it. Joey Bada Bing drew, and he was like, I can't show it. And I went back and watched the replay, and I had like made me small, but I didn't realize my mic was muted. And I was talking to him, but he couldn't hear me. And I'm like, just show the picture. It's fine. He couldn't hear me. So the whole time he's just like, Rachel, come back. I can't show this. Because it just didn't look like what he was attempting to draw, you guys. It was a underwater torpedo camera, so I'll just leave the rest of it for you to decipher what it might have looked like. Yeah, I'm just here so I won't get fined. Santa, I'm glad that you're here. Won't get fined.
Can I use the disc to lay on top of my head so I have some?
No.
Please.
That's like Connor drawing on the clipboard. He got away with it because of that picture he'd made of Drew. Okay, so go ahead, put it on top of your head.
All right. Now, if you want to see this that I'm drawing, you can go back to my very first video, which is horrible.
Don't tell him that now.
Why? I'm not going to tell him the item.
Oh, okay.
It's at the end of my video.
Oh, okay. Don't be going over there now, guys.
Oh,
Santa, I know him. I didn't say it this time.
I didn't realize. Okay, let's draw it real quick so that they can't go. Okay.
Yeah, they're not saying it yet. They're not. They have to wait until I write start in the chat.
Okay. So am I starting yet?
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all are hilarious. I would never get it. Oh, it's good. Like I'm telling you, we've not had one yet that people haven't guessed. And we've had some like drawings that look like you gave a toddler a magic marker.
Oh, this is not turning out, I don't think, how.
Rice in the cooker, chops and asparagus ready to go on the grill. Dang, you're grilling late, Junk Monkey. Junk Monkey, Danielle is drawing a picture of one of her most favorite sales ever. He's going to show us the drawing. I'm going to put the word start in the chat. The first person that guesses what it is, like to her satisfaction, is going to get their pick of which one of the Frisbee golf disc. We can't guess. No guessing yet. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to put start. You ready?
I think so.
Okay, go. Get real close to the camera.
Oh my God.
I think I know what it is. I'm not going to say. Okay, so the guess so far is camcorder. Oh, let me scroll back up here. Candy cane.
This is good. Okay, we're in the camera now.
A kangaroo roller skating at the Rockefeller Center.
Oh my gosh, that is such a good guess.
That was almost what it was, right? Slides, a bunny.
Who said that?
Angie Resell said bunny.
Okay, now can I if
you
she
want to be more specific?
No, because there's no way you could know more specific. But yes, it is a bunny.
That is what everyone after Angie is saying. Bunny, 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 golden air bunny, Furby, bunny rabbit, Tiffany jewelry. Love it.
Right. Oh my gosh. Angie.
It is a bunny.
It's a bunny.
Tell us about the bunny.
Okay. I was at a yard sale. Okay. Picture an inflatable bunny laying flat, deflated across a box, and it was gold. And I saw the ears and I saw an eye.
Golden bunny.
What is that? And it was huge. It was huge. It was a promotional Lindt chocolate bunny that would have been like maybe in a store display or something. It was like 5 foot tall. When I got it home and blew it up, it was 5 foot tall. So it was $5 and I sold it for over $100, like $125 or something. So it's at the very end of my first video, if anybody's interested.
Let me scroll back up to the top and make sure I have the first person, because Chad said he thinks he might have said it before.
Okay.
Angie. So mine says start, and then on my side, guys, I got to go off of what's here. Camcorder, candy cane, a kangaroo, slides, and bunny.
Okay.
So Angie, tell us which one of the discs that you want. Hold them both up there.
Okay.
She has one that is my channel color. She brought it. That's not the channel color one, but that is, man, that's beautiful. Like, is
tie-dye?
That's so cool. Yeah, we'll call it that one tie-dye.
This is
it's like translucent.
Yes, it's clear, but it's
cool.
Yeah. Okay, so then we have, and this, if you want to know, Angie, this is an Innova Champion T-Bird. And then we have a Star Mamba in this really cool Pepto-Bismol pink.
I love that pink. That's the same color pink as my hair right now.
Pink is like an iridescent silver color. Yeah.
So tell us tie-dye or pink, and then you could DM Yard Sales and Dreams over on Instagram and give her your address. I'm sure she'd be stoked to send you out one. But we have 2 to give away. I've never played my own game. Should I do it? Should I do it too?
Yeah.
I've never played this game. I've never drawn something. Like I drew a picture of Drew once. I'm trying to find something. Oh, okay. So I'm going to show you guys a picture of just something that I sold this week. Since I don't ever play, I'm not sure if I really have. I'm going to have to find some paper and a marker. I had a Sharpie over here. I may have to go grab one. You'd think in my office I'd have like a pen and paper somewhere close by.
I know. I'm not in my office, but I couldn't come up with a pen and paper either.
I see my box cutter, which I definitely could not find earlier. That's there. That's cool. Okay, let me go grab a pencil and a piece of paper real quick, guys.
Okay. Congratulations. That's awesome. I can't wait to see which one you choose. Let's see. You're going to let me know on Instagram, right? I'm going to maybe try to see if...
Okay, guys, are we ready for this? I'm sorry if you guys have to see my sweatpants every time I get it up. And I almost didn't put on sweatpants when I was coming. I think I said I just did my workout and then I had to hurry up and get ready for this. And I put sweatpants on. I was like, way to treat your business like your business, Rachel. It's like a Zoom call when I'm only dressed from here up. Anyway, I just received an official certification as a cookie inspector. What? Okay, I'm just gonna draw a picture of something I was surprised that sold this week. Okay.
All right.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and type out the word start, but don't start yet, you guys, because I'm not gonna send it yet. I will show you the thing and then I'll click start. Okay, I've gotta go again. Thanks. Oh, bye, Trevor. At least you have pants on. Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna draw a picture for you guys. You're going to guess what it is. Didn't put on pants. She's Lucy. Oh my gosh. This is kind of difficult, isn't it, guys? Okay.
It makes me want to be like, honey, where's my pants? From the Lego movie.
Yeah. Oh, she picked the first one. She picked the tie-dye one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she Instagrammed me just now.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to be so bad. This is just something that I was surprised sold this week, okay? I'm just going to keep it really simple. It's 2 shapes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not seeing it yet. Oh my gosh, I can see it with the light.
Right? Because is this for the second disc?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that?
This is something I was surprised sold this week. Yeah. Chocolate chip cookie, no. Potato chip undies, nope. Not yet, guys. A bunny, nope. A goldfish, nope. Jock strap, it's not that either. Vest, Lego, it is. Oh my gosh, Dalton won. Yes,
I knew what that was, Rachel, because I looked at your solds today.
You can see how slow my store's been too. Then, look at that! It's Billy the Baz.
I hold that back up there again because you did a pretty good job.
It's pretty bad. An actual real life disc golfer won. Woohoo!
That is awesome, Dalton.
Matthew says, not going to say what I think that is. You should have been here last week. Dinosaur in a cave, a bra, a shark.
Oh my gosh. You get
Wait a minute.
Mamba because Angie picked the tie-dye T-bird.
So Dalton gets this pink.
The Star Mamba
pink.
Oh
my gosh.
It's a pretty pink. Let me tell you, Dalton.
It is. Literally. Hold it back up. It's the same color as my hair.
Isn't that cute?
It's so beautiful.
I think this is the true, like you can see its true color when I have it turned like this.
I love it. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited that he won because he like disc golfs. Oh, yeah. The guys are going to be so jealous.
Today. They were disc golfing. Yeah.
Dalton, will you when you use it, will you just rub it in their face that if they had just been at my live, they might have won too?
Oh my gosh.
So here's my fish. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good fish.
Yes.
Way to go, Dalton.
Congratulations, Dalton. And also he won their game they played today too. That's what it said on Instagram.
Awesome.
Yeah.
She says it totally looks like Billy the Bass. Thank you very much. Picked up a Reese and Muller electric bike. Is that Reese and Muller or Reese and Mueller? It's probably Muller electric bike today for $500. It sells for $7,000 used, and it looks new with all the paperwork. Crazy, someone spent that much on a bike. Okay, so here's the deal. Christopher sells the most amazing stuff, but he has the nerve. We'll go with the nerve. He has the nerve to pay $500 for a bike. Like if I saw it, I would be like, "Oh my gosh, that's amazing," but I don't know like could I pull the trigger on something like that knowing you're going to have to find exactly the right person. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's an electric bike. My dad wants an electric bike. That's incredible. What a find. Um Dalton's got the winning juices.
$7,000? Whoa. I heard you talking about that. I heard you talking about that bike, I think on your, was that last week's live? I think you said you bought it for $75.
That was my treadmill. My treadmill is
okay.
Yeah, it retails for over $7,000. It's a true, but it's out of a hotel. So it's got the huge wide bed and it's really long. Like it's a hotel. It came out of one of the Drury Inns and I got it for $75 and it retailed. That's what that reminded me of when you said that too. Yeah.
Oh gosh. That's nice.
Oh dang, eclectic element. Were you right there? Were you also saying it was that? I'm glad that you guys were at least able to get what it was. I'm rubbing it in their face 100%. I almost missed out on the giveaway too. Just popped back in time. Why were you ever out of the chat, Dalton? I mean, hello. Philly Picker is here. Hello. I'm super excited that you're here. What's up, Rachel, Danielle, and everyone?
How's it going, Joe?
Yeah, I'm just so excited that that game went so well. That was so much fun. You're incredible for bringing giveaways. I love it. I need to do that when I show up in lives. I need to bring giveaways. That just makes you everyone's favorite person automatically, right?
I want to tell everybody about my giveaways too, if that's okay. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Like I'm calling it the March, like my March Madness giveaway.
I am excited about that. Hang on, pause for just 1 second while I address what Drew just said. He said we put up $2,000 for 10 pair of shoes. He's right. Okay, I say, would I have the nerve that Christopher has to spend this type of money? But there was a lot of reasons why we did this, and one of the main ones being that our oldest son found this flip, and it was something that he really wants to flip. Sneakers, and yeah, we spent $2,000 on
what
sneakers.
Was the resolve on that? I don't remember.
eBay refunded our money.
Okay.
I know, what a bummer. We wanted it to work out. We wanted it to work out more than anything because he's 15 years old and that was like his business endeavor and he invested all of his money. He had invested all of it. And then, so on his, he was going to make the full profit. And then on ours, I can't even remember how much it was, but basically he was going to end up turning like $200 and some odd dollars into $900. So trust me, guys, he was getting good money too, but he's right. I mean, and I've been to estate sales and unfortunately dropped like $1,400. So it's just a lot though on one item to see for $500. Have you ever made like a large purchase like that?
Yeah, last year when we went to that, I call it a storage unit estate pick because half of this stuff was in the garage of the house still, and half of it was in a storage unit. So the first day we went, we spent $800, and I mean, we knew we were going to make tons of money, so we had to do it.
Like it's so smart to keep some money in your business account for when you see stuff like that, Yeah. Danielle says hitting the like button truly worked. Just got 4 sales in 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh, girl, I need some of that good luck.
And I'm thinking that you got this is probably like thumbs up or something. And they never come across on StreamYard. It just like puts those little colons and then puts in between what it's supposed to be. It's probably some cute emoji that we can't see. I spent over $1,000 on watches in the last couple of weeks, and I have more than tripled that and still have a few watches left to sell. That's incredible.
Right.
So guys, Danielle is doing the most amazing giveaway. Like, I can't even believe I asked her which part of this she was going to give away, and then she told me all of it. And I'm just going to let you talk about it.
It's going to be in 2 parts. I'm going to give both of them away, but it's going to be in 2 different videos. But I don't know. I'm like at close to 1,500 subscribers, and I just thought, what better way to try to grow my channel? Just do something crazy for March Madness. And I went to Kohl's the other day and I bought 2 pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses, and I'm giving them away.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Those
These
are
are
so
I don't even know,
pretty.
they feel crooked.
Are those called Wayfarers? Is
They're
that
the
the style?
Wayfair. Yeah,
Okay.
they're the Wayfarers.
Yeah,
And
those are nice.
what we used to call tortoise, but
Yeah, but you can't say that on eBay now.
They say green on the box. So that is the first
Wow.
pair. I don't know. I think I must have a crooked head, Rachel.
Maybe. Donatella always says that on her auction. She's like, you guys know my head's crooked. So yeah, she doesn't try. I mean, she'll try them on, but they're crooked every time. Maybe your face is crooked. It's beautiful anyway. Even if it's crooked.
Okay, so this is the second pair. Now, okay, so I'm getting ready to release this video tomorrow, and the way it's going to work, I'm going to ask people to answer 2 questions, and you're going to kind of have to poke around my channel a little bit to find these answers, but then you're entered into the drawing. So I'll do like a random drawing the following week. And then a short time after that, in the middle of March, I'm going to do the second contest with 2 more additional questions, and that'll be for these aviators.
It's your face.
And they're blue. I like
it's
these.
It's just your beautiful face. There's nothing wrong with the glasses.
They're straight.
Those are so cool. Matt Easy picked up some cool like aviator style Ray-Bans like that recently. I need those.
I don't know if you can win the blue on that.
I love them. Those are so cool. So here's what people basically need to do. They need to subscribe right now. Drew, if you don't care, drop the link to Danielle's channel again. Subscribe, but turn on bell notifications, because if you don't know that she uploaded the video, you're going to miss the giveaway. Yeah. And you're going to go through all the details in there about how to enter the giveaway.
Yes. There's not going to be many rules other than you have to be subscribed, and that you have to submit the answers to both questions, not just one, to be entered into the contest. And then you get the Ray-Bans if you get chosen. So, but I'm going to do it in like the random generator after I get all the entries. And I'm going to give it a week. It'll be up for a week.
I'm excited. I'm totally going to win this thing. I got to make sure my bell notifications are turned on, which I'm pretty sure that they are, but I'm going to win those sunglasses. That's exciting. You guys be sure to head over there, subscribe, turn on notifications, watch the videos, and enter to win those sunglasses. That's just so cool that you would offer those up to subscribers.
I don't even own sunglasses this expensive.
I know, right? All my sunglasses are so cheap. The Eclectic Element said, oh, she typed in singing bass a few before Dalton on my end, and the lag. Oh, dang. That is so close. Let's see here. Oh, Jiminy Flippit is here. Thumbs up has been placed. Show me a cha-ching. Danielle, thank you so much for a $3 super sticker. And Crispy's Toys and Treasures is here. What's up, Crispy? I think about Crispy every time that people talk about vintage t-shirts being crispy. Yeah, I don't know, Drew, where Scott has been lately, but he is a ghost. He's been working really hard on his YouTube channel lately, so I won't give him too hard of a time, but it's been a few weeks, so I may have to nudge him a little bit. So am I right or wrong about this, Danielle, that you cannot say tortoiseshell over on eBay, because I think it's protected now, as is, like, you can't say ivory either.
Exactly, yeah. It is.
Yeah, it's so like you can't sell any like taxidermy or certain like ivory, obviously, again, being endangered and protected. The true tortoise shell is protected, so you don't want to use that term, even if it's plastic that's made to look like tortoise shell, because like you could find an old vanity set, a comb and a mirror and a beautiful brush, and they might be real tortoise shell. And if they are, I'm not saying you can't sell them on eBay, you probably can't, but definitely don't put it in your, don't use it as a keyword, right? Yeah. Would you risk it and try to sell it?
Probably. I did that one time. The weirdest thing that I ever listed was a set of false teeth. And they
Kristen just sold some dentures.
They removed
Rural Scroll.
They removed them, but it was kind of weird. But this was probably, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. So I was kind of mad because people were selling them. There were plenty of solds, and I was like, why did mine get pulled? So I waited like a week, and I decided to be a little bit bad, and I relisted them. Because the first time they were under auction. So the second time I just did a buy it now, and somebody bought them right away for like $100.
Oh, so you didn't give eBay time to see it.
Right.
I have an item that
though I wouldn't do that today because of all of, 8 or 9 years ago, things weren't.
You guys were still getting checks in the mail for eBay, right?
Yeah. Can I send you a money order?
I have an item that eBay took off that I don't believe that they should have, and I've really considered strongly relisting it. I may just list it over on Poshmark. It's been a year since they took it off, at least. But it's a cookie jar.
Okay.
And it's a figural cookie jar, and it depicts a woman, and the woman is black, and they took it off. And I'm like, I don't know that's I suppose everyone's entitled to their own opinion about it, but I think that anyone has a right to be pictured. And I don't want to take away an entire ethnicity being pictured on items. I don't think that we should eliminate people like that. And so I've thought about relisting it. They took it down. They said it was racist.
Now, have there been recent ones that sold?
Yeah, there were plenty of solds. And I used the keyword that I used was Black Americana.
Yeah.
I used nothing derogatory. It's a Black Americana, and they took it down.
I see eBay guys sold with that keyword all the time.
Yeah, plenty. So I don't know. I've kind of toyed around with whether or not to put it back up or just put it on a different platform. It's sat over here for a year. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Off topic, but how do we contact and stay in touch with you to network, build a friendship, push each other, etc.? As I don't think you're on Facebook. You are correct, eBay guy. I'm not on Facebook. I am on Instagram, and I am on Instagram every single day. So over on Instagram, I am reseller Rachel Strickland. If you just type in Rachel Strickland, my personal one's going to pop up too. And you can follow me there if you want, but it's more Jesus and running than reselling. And right now weightlifting. So follow me and reseller Rachel Strickland on Instagram, and you're going to see everything.
Well, tonight I didn't know you had a second Instagram.
I do. Yeah, my personal one. You can follow me there if you want. I'm not on there nearly as much. Lindsay likes your glasses. And good night, Sarah. I don't know if she's still here. That was 6 minutes ago. She's probably not still here. What is your all of your socials, Danielle, so everyone can stay in touch with you?
I am just on YouTube and Instagram. Yep. Yardsales and on both. Yeah.
You made it nice and easy. You made it the same on both.
I even changed my eBay to that so that I could just be cohesive all the way around, but I don't know if I should have done that or not.
No, I don't know, because my eBay is RJLP. There's nothing on my eBay that would ever lead you to my YouTube channel where I talk about how I bought this for 50 cents and sold it for $50.
I know.
Because I mean, I know it's like, it's debatable whether or not we should, but people will include like business cards and stickers and things that lead you to their picking channel. And I just don't know that my customer wants to know that the Brooks that they just spent $43 in my store, that I paid $4 for those.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I don't think that they want to know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I kind of had reservations about doing it because I wanted people to be able to find my eBay store. If they wanted to buy something from me, I wasn't thinking about any of the negative things, like maybe somebody's going to see that I paid nothing for this and then I'm trying to.
So you know what I do? I use the eBay Partner Network, which is like eBay's affiliate program.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a link to my store through the eBay Partner Network. And in the description of every one of my videos, it, gives a link to my store. And that link is an affiliate link, and it says that in my description because you have to disclose that. But every time someone clicks on that, I make between 1% and 3% of anything that they buy on eBay over the next 2 days, whether it's in my store or not. So that it takes people to my store, and then in the off chance they might buy something on eBay, there's no extra cost to them, but I make a commission.
Yeah. I have heard of people saying that they had bad experiences, I guess. Maybe someone just coming in that maybe they had a dispute on YouTube, between comments or something, and then they come and retaliate on their eBay store. So
I don't know. I haven't yet, but there's still plenty of time. Red Dirt Picker is here. Hello, Brian. Hey there, good people. And Jimmy's here. Look at that. Jimmy's not far from you, right?
I think he's in Ohio, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, I've seen where he was on, like, I think he was on Cincinnati Pickers channel one time. So I know he's got to be
not far from Ohio, right?
No. Cincinnati Pickers more like an hour, probably an hour and a half for me, because when people say they're from Cincinnati, it's a pretty broad place because there's, East and West Cincinnati, and then it's just huge,
Did you see, I don't know where it's at right now, but Farm Girl Scavenger said you can sell taxidermy on eBay. I'm gonna have to pick her brain about this.
I've sold taxidermy. Yeah, you know what I sold last year? I sold a jackalope. Yeah.
That's so fun. I really thought you couldn't.
I did.
Is it just certain exotic animals that you can't?
Maybe if it's something endangered, I guess. I don't know. But this was a deer antlers and a rabbit mixed together. You know what I mean? I picked them up.
Oh, it's not a real animal. I always forget that jackalope's not a real actual animal.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
I had some really good profit on that.
What did you make? What did you sell it for?
I sold them for like $150 each, and I paid like a couple of bucks, and I bought like 3 of them, I think.
Wow.
It's so funny. I can't remember a lot of things, but I remember what I paid for stuff and where I bought it. Isn't that weird?
That's funny. Yeah. I could just be like, well, I know. I don't even have to. I remember where I was standing at and what else I bought with that day. And Matt, thank you for appreciating the last video. If you guys haven't watched it, my love letter to you is in my last video. I actually, you guys, was walking downstairs to do my shipments, and I felt like God was like, nope, halt. I have a video. I have a message for somebody. And I'm like, okay. So I grabbed the camera and I filmed it in front of my kitchen cabinet, sat down at the island, edited it, uploaded the video. And everyone was like, that was so on time for me. So no doubt God had more of a hand in that video than I did. I love selling hearing aids. Christopher says the cheap ones and the expensive ones all sell really fast. So do you not have to have a prescription? Like you can sell those too?
I've never ran across a hearing aid. Nice.
I want to sell a hearing aid now. I need education. Christopher, will you come on the show some Friday night and educate us all? He could like literally tell us all what we're doing wrong probably and what we need to be selling.
Christopher, I like old photos too, just so you know. Didn't he send you photos? Was he the one
I bought some, I was trying to buy some photos and he's like, charge me Rachel's bill because he's just nice like that. I was like, well, thank you. I had a bid on the photos. Yeah, they were cool. They were from Schreiker over on Donatella's, Schreiker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one selling them. They took the exact same cookie jar off my eBay store also. Yeah, I just don't know. What do we do with those now, Christopher? More questions that I have for you. I've not ever seen Christopher on anyone's live, but would you consider it, Christopher? Would you do it? Nashville Flippers are here. What's up, my people? You missed some good pictures. Nashville Flippers. I drew this. I think it's upside down. It doesn't really matter. And Danielle drew that. So we'll let you just guess what you think those might have been. And if you're correct, 500 fake internet points. Yeah. Oh, if there were some people looking for Facebook groups to join, and since I'm not on there, I forget that Courtney has the Bolo Buddies Facebook group. Yeah, you guys join that. I think Danielle was the one asking about that, and then the eBay guy was asking about some also. And there's Primetime Treasure Hunter Facebook group. Go ahead.
I was just saying thank you, Courtney, for dropping that in there.
They're awesome. Tells what he got and sold it for. Very perfect. I hide my eBay store. I've heard horror stories. I don't know. I made almost $100 last year having that eBay affiliate link, and I only had it up for 6 to 8 months, maybe. I mean, and I created one link. It's not like I, make videos using links all the time or anything. So I don't know. I haven't had bad experiences yet, but now I do get viewer sales on occasion, and I always appreciate it when you guys do that. I don't do the business cards. I've gotten negative feedback from a buyer who was able to see their Sharpie price on the bottom of a shoe.
Oh my gosh.
What's your tricks and tips for getting Sharpies off?
I like to use hand sanitizer.
Okay.
And because the alcohol in it will take it right off. I've also used like anything alcohol based, if you have alcohol white pads or anything
hairspray.
Like that. I've never used hairspray, I don't think.
If Sharpie is on fabric, then I'll spray it and then scratch it and blot it and spray and scratch and blot, and you just keep doing that until it comes out.
Oh, I do have a tip for if you're still in here, I have a tip for taking, and somebody else might know this too, but a lot of disc golfers write their name and their phone number on the back so that they can.
Those guys need to do that. They're losing them every week.
A lot of times they text you, let you know where, like, we dropped your disc off at the local disc store or whatever. It's really, people are really honest in this.
That's cool.
Community. But you can take a dry erase marker and mark it over top of the Sharpie and then wipe that and it'll come off.
I've heard that of people doing that on certain materials. That is just such a cool
It works on plastic. I don't know if it works on anything else.
Perfect. That's cool. That one that you have, it's probably a price sticker, but it has a sticker on the back. You could you could Dymo label some stickers with your name and phone number and put them on your own disc,
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could.
I don't know if you could use those and turn them.
I was going to say, I don't know if that's legal or not. Like,
added some weight to that one side, and now you're going to win. I've listed over $400 worth of items since the live started. Is that enough to justify going to those garage sales tomorrow? Absolutely, unless it was two $200 items.
Congratulations to you. Pat yourself on the back.
If it was two $200 items, you have to list more. I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom. I'm sorry if I missed anything and you guys want me to read it, and then let me know, but I'm a couple minutes behind, and I hate that because you might say stuff and I take forever to respond. Another Sharpie, I will die on this hill. Clean the shoes, take a shot. Clean the shoes, take a shot. Why do I have these shoes? This is I don't even know what he's talking about. This is what happens when I skip stuff in the chat.
He's upstairs cleaning shoes.
He's not. I can guarantee you he's not cleaning shoes or taking shots. That dang silver Sharpie sinks deep into the outsoles. That's true. That silver Sharpie.
Yeah.
Here we were talking about this, right? Did you all see I found a disc golf cart for $3.99 at Goodwill that's worth over $100?
What brand was it?
We want to know. Oh my gosh, Angie had 5 sales since she hit the thumbs up. I think that might trump my entire day's worth of sales.
Oh my God. I can't hit the thumbs up. I'm not even on YouTube.
Ooh, I got an offer on some shoes. Let's see how much it is, guys. I have these shoes listed at $68. These beautiful Coach shoes. Oh, they're gold. Here's the kicker before I tell you what the offer is. Everyone that sells shoes, Dalton's about to cringe. They're a size 5.
Hard sale.
Oh, they're tiny, and they're like a 3.5, 4-inch heel and a size 5. They offer me $40 plus shipping. I can't accept this fast enough. It's $28 below, but I don't care. They're a size 5.
Yeah.
You guys.
You know who's wearing size 5s? Like 10-year-olds.
They're tiny,
and they're wearing those shoes.
Yeah, they're not wearing 4-inch heels. So yeah, I am yay for size 5. I wear a 5 or 5.5. Laura, you got tiny feet. whatever the offer is, take it. Yep. Yeah. They're like, you don't even have to tell me. I'm accepting it right now, you guys. And it'll spawn other sales and other offers.
Right.
And this person's going to be stoked that they're getting brand new Coach shoes for $40. If those were my size, there's not a chance they would be for sale. I would keep them.
Would you wear those?
Absolutely. I'd probably wear them down here.
I can't wear heels.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Is this so weird? But I'm already like thinking about what my outfit should be for the reseller meetup in August. Oh yeah. I was like, okay, so we're gonna have this and this. What should I wear to that? Oh, I wonder how everyone's gonna dress. Like that's always my question at the real estate office when they have stuff. I'm like, okay, how are we dressing, guys? Like set a dress code.
Oh
I wish that everything had a dress code set, but I think it's because people don't understand dress codes anymore. So they don't even bother saying it, because if they say business casual, people don't understand. They hear the casual part and show up in jeans. Or if they say formal, people think like church clothes is formal. I think people like it's lost. So no one sets a dress code anymore.
I like casual.
I always err on the side of being overdressed, if you can imagine. I don't know. eBay guy says, I have been able to do it.
I was going to say, speaking of dresses, that dress that I saw earlier was so you.
It was so pretty, guys. It was like very pink at the bottom, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I have been able to counteract Sharpie by coloring over it with Expo dry erase marker. Yeah, same thing that you're talking about, Danielle. I use it to clean the permanent marker off of DVD video game cases and the disc. So that's awesome. Like if you have something plastic or like a hard non-porous material, try that. Hey T's laughing at me, I guess, because I want to be overdressed all the time. I wear heels for every occasion. I'm sure you don't, Brian. So glad you mentioned the dry erase marker trick. I had forgotten that, but we used to use that trick on the whiteboards when someone accidentally used permanent marker. Would have never remembered. Huh. That's awesome. As long as I can wear a wrestling tee. Oh, okay. So have you ever seen, do you sell on Poshmark?
No. Nope.
Okay. I sell on Poshmark, and before I was really involved in the reselling community, I followed probably, a few Poshmark people. It's two different communities. It really is, as far as like YouTube and Instagram stuff. And when they would have like Posh Fest, it's like a fashion show because everyone's bringing their best thrifted like outfit. Everyone's got Gucci bags, and I want to go to Posh Fest just to like show off an outfit.
Oh my gosh. Do it.
Yeah. I don't need to go to Posh Fest. I sell on there. I shipped something today from Posh. So I add a digit in front of the Sharpie price, $34.99 instead of $4.99. I have tried to make it more, or like if it says $4 and I can't get it off, then I'll be like 42. Or
go ahead. Sorry. I've like made it into a circle or a square before. So
that's what I was going to say. I had a bridal pair, Betsy Johnson's bridal shoes. They're called Blue by Betsy Johnson or something like that. And I could not get it off. And I was like, no bride is going to wear these. I need to make them into a heart. And I drew a Sharpie heart. And they sold
a heart.
It was cute because they were wedding shoes.
That's cool.
My wedding shoes, I had my mom and my sisters, and my best friend was there as one of my bridesmaids, and they all wrote on the bottom of the shoes. Aww. Yeah, and I was going to wear them down the aisle, and then I left my shoes. I get to my own wedding, and I don't have shoes.
You forgot your shoes?
I walked down the aisle barefoot.
Oh my gosh. Now what kind of venue was it? Because I know you said you got married in Tennessee.
We got married overlooking a waterfall in the woods in Tennessee at Fall Creek Falls.
Fitting that you don't have shoes.
So it worked out fine. It was fine. It was probably better because who knows how the heels would have been. But I was at least gonna wear them for the reception part, but literally left them in. We got a VRBO cabin. And my husband got ready in the cabin, but then I got ready at the venue where our reception was, had like a bridal suite.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. And if anyone out there is planning a wedding, I would highly recommend a state park. The venue was a state park. The outdoor venue part was free. And then like where we had our reception, the cost for renting a building through state parks is extremely low. So yeah, it was super memorable application and next to nothing for cost.
Oh, that's cool.
Gugon on marker worked pretty good on those shoes you sent me. Yeah, some Danskos that I sent Chad, and I feel like they just absorb Sharpie. Do you ever sell Danskos?
I've probably sold 2 pair. I never find them.
I find them every once in a while. They're good sellers though. Those were the vegan ones too that were cloth. Scott, you're not wrong. I might be a little bit high maintenance. I mean, that's not terrible, right?
What does Drew have to say about that? Does he agree?
What do you think? Drew, am I high maintenance? I don't know. He came home yesterday for lunch and saw me ripping down our pool, and I had like my hair up on top of my head with a screwdriver trying to rip the pool down. So while I'm high maintenance, I'm also handy and will get my hands dirty. And like, it's not always a fashion show around here, guys. Trust me.
That's
Just take a paint roller to the. Hey, that's a good idea.
Paint roller.
You could just paint.
Never done it.
For Sharpie, that's hard to get all certain certain shoes. I use a Dremel and superfine sandpaper. Like a 600 grit sandpaper or something. Get out of here. Like, of course he's on another level with how he does this. Christopher, did I miss where you said if you would come on the show and bestow your knowledge upon us? Did you change your F's into B's on your report card? I made a B once and I cried.
Oh my gosh. I was a C girl.
Well, that's good.
Girl.
That's good. Also, if you don't follow Megan on Instagram and YouTube, you should. Yeah, I love Fall Creek Falls. Do you? Yeah, he's not far from there. We got the big waterfall is where we got married overlooking that. Yeah.
Aww. I'm gonna have to watch that and see what that looks like because it sounds really good.
Beautiful. I should share some wedding pictures sometime over on Instagram. My wife forgot to put her veil on. Dang, that would have been a great idea. F plus. He just put a plus. You got an F plus. That's hilarious. Okay, Brian says trick for yellowed white soles. Cover generously with Salon 40 liquid. You're talking about a volume? Like a 40 volume hair, like what you would bleach your hair with, a 40 volume.
Funny.
Wrap in saran wrap, lay out in the sun for a day or two, and it brings back the white in the soles. Get out of here. That's a heavy, that is a heavy developer. If that's what he's talking about, I mean, that's the strongest developer you can get. So it's,
you have to have a license for that?
No, you can get 40 volume at Sally's.
Oh, okay. Well,
what is Salon 40? That's what it's a liquid used in perms. Salon 40, like I have some Salon, it might be 40. I have some. It's not natural. Is your hair naturally blonde?
No.
Oh, I would have guessed that it was.
I'm more like the darkest part of this.
That's blonde.
I mean, I hate that term, but it's like dishwater blonde.
It's just beautiful. I mean, Magic Eraser is pretty much a super fine grit sandpaper, so it makes sense. So you know what? I used a Magic Eraser on the other day.
What?
I'm just going to talk about Donatella all night. So I was watching her like all morning. It's probably 3 hours into having her on in the background while I was working. And then I was like, I'm going to go rip the pool down. So I set the phone on charge. I come back in later and she's got these little silver wipes. It's like this little foam wipe and she's cleaning the silver and they're all amazed. Like, I can't believe this is working. And then she's trying to tell everyone like what this piece feels like. And she's like, it's almost like the Mr. Clean. And I was like, wait a minute. And so I said, I'm going to go get a magic eraser and a piece of dirty silver. And everyone's like, don't do it. You're going to scratch the snot out of it. And guys, I went and got it and took this to it and it cleaned it right off.
Oh my gosh.
Dry. A magic eraser dry. I'm going to make I'm going to make a short video about it for YouTube because it doesn't command an entire video, but right. I cannot believe, like, hang on, I took a picture because I texted her a picture and I'll show you guys. This is probably a minute worth of scrubbing. I'm not suggesting that you do this and go ruin your silver. Okay. Like, don't come crying to me if that happens. But if you got your own silver and you want to do something about it, I hope this shows. I'm going to have to let it focus. I did half of this. Okay.
Let's see.
Hang on. Let's let it focus. Let me get my face out of here.
Oh,
Can you see the difference?
on the right hand side.
Like this side is shiny. Yeah, I shined
copper.
this
Is
side.
that silver?
It's silver. It's that dirty. Like it has that much patina on it.
Oh, it's putting off like a copper tone.
There we go. You see that?
Now, yeah.
So this side, I just took a dry magic eraser to it, guys.
Mm.
Can you believe that? That was less than a minute.
That's weird that you can put it on there dry.
I just took the dry, and then I look at it, and it's black on the magic eraser. But someone else in the chat was like, "You're going to scratch your silver," and I didn't see any scratches. That's like my sister. She's an outdoor influencer, so while she hunts and fishes, she does it in full makeup. Oh my gosh, my dad said Rachel once changed her own brakes on her car at like 7 months pregnant. That's a true story. I remember when we had to change the alternator on, it was a Buick Rainier that I had, and I had never changed the alternator, and my dad was gonna like instruct me how to do it, and I was like, well, I mean, let me get ready first. Like, you never know who you're gonna run into. And so I did change the alternator on the Rainier with full makeup on.
Oh my gosh. How in the world did you know how to do that? Did you YouTube it? Because that's how I
No, my dad was there with me.
Oh, okay.
I
was just gonna say the only thing that I've ever done on a car is, I'll tell you guys a weird story. I live out in the country now, and in the summertime, when my air conditioner fan is, going a lot or whatever, I get this like thumping in it one day. I'm like, what in the world? And I can't even run my air conditioner because it's making this really loud humming noise, So I'm like, what in the world is going on? I take it to the shop. They charge me $285. And he said, sure enough, we took the fan out of your air conditioner and there was a mouse in there. There was a dead mouse because he died while he was going round and round. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you charged me $285 for that?
Take the fan off? They didn't even have to replace it. They just got the dead mouse out and put it back on.
It happened again like a month later, and I YouTubed how to remove the air conditioner fan and remove.
You're talking about the fan that's on the front of the condenser,
like it's up underneath of your it's up into your glove box.
Oh, like inside. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Did it smell in your car?
No, it wasn't even to that point yet. It had just got in there and it was doing a little
poor little guy.
Not the fan. So a month later when it happened, I knew how to do it myself because I YouTubed it, and you have to take your glove box off to be able to get to it, but it was fairly simple.
Oh, wow. Christopher, are they wanting magic erasers? Buy the magic erasers. You're probably talking about this actual stuff Donna was using. Kelly, I was not watching when she showed everyone how to fold a fitted sheet. And I can tell you, Adam, that I used to clean a lady's house for her, and I used a magic eraser to get some scuffs off her burgundy painted walls. That's a no. Do not use magic eraser on painted surfaces. That's what he's talking about. From the car. No, it eats the paint off of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, don't do that.
I wonder what the ingredients are in there.
Don't use it on your laptop screen either. I love it how everyone's saying what they used it on. I remember the first time I ever saw a magic eraser. So I was waiting tables at this diner, like this 24-hour diner, and me and this girl, it was just the two of us. We worked all night, and we would do anything, of course, to pass the time. And she's like, they just got these magic erasers. They had just come out. Like, remember when they just come out and people were like, this really is magic. She went and got the crayons that we would give to kids when they come in. And we had these white counters. And since it's a diner, like people are up there bar style, and she's like, here, color all over the counter here. And she would like color on our white counters. And then she would be like, here, try to get it off with this towel. Scrub as hard as you can. And it was not coming off. I'm like, what did you just do? She'd be doing this with our customers. And she'd be like, now wait. And she'd hand them this wet sponge because the guys were just regulars. It's all people that work for Union Pacific Railroad because they have like a contract for the hotel that was there. Anyway, so it was all guys that we knew. And then the magic eraser would just wipe across it. And it was just like magic. The crayon was gone.
She should have made them some bets.
Yeah, probably. She should have made some commercials for them. I just remember how like we just thought it was amazing.
That's funny
My
that
door
she's
is
the spokesperson for it.
my door is open and I never saw anybody come down here. I don't know if my son is down here. This door is just standing open now.
Oh my
That's
gosh, I hope
not
you have somebody behind it, like a real person.
oh, it's a barn door. I don't know.
Oh, slides?
Yeah.
You might want to go check it out.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. So what do you have anything really super awesome going on that's the best thing ever just in your life this week? Any really good personal stuff that you want to share?
All right. So let's see. My one really good thing that happened was I got my taxes done today, and that's over with for the whole year. And I don't have to think about it again. So I'm happy about that. But one unfortunate thing happened this week, which led to a really good thing. Our closet. Now, if you have the builder's grade wire shelves in your closet, you know what that's like to overload them. I don't know if you've ever had this happen before, but ours came crashing down Tuesday night. And it came crashing down, and it forced us to go through and kind of, just go through all of our clothes, weed out what was in there. And we really deserved it because we had so much stuff in our closet. It was unreal. And so I got to build this whole like new closet from Home Depot, and it was really fun. And I got to incorporate a piece that was found on the side of the road, which was amazing. You know, these cubed shelves, it had like 8 cubes in it.
Oh,
it fit perfectly in my closet. And now I have like folded up a cute system for my jeans.
And that's cool.
Yeah. So
you don't hang your jeans, you fold them?
Well, now I do because I have 8 cubes to put them in, and it took all the weight off of the new shelves that I put in there. And I'm really impressed with like how it turned out. I went to Home Depot and I spent like $160. So $160.
Oh, that's not bad.
I have a really, really nice system in our closet.
You could sell the clothes that you pulled out to make back the $160.
That's true. That's very true. I pulled a really heavy vest out of there that my husband had. That's a leather. Actually, you can like tuck ammunition into different pockets of it and stuff, and it's really
those are worth a lot.
So yeah, I could, but I don't know, something bad turned into something good. So
yeah, that's true. I have been culling through my own closet, and then like I did all the clothes, and then I was like, okay, sunglasses is next. I didn't get rid of a single handbag. It's not going to happen. I went through my makeup. I went through my jewelry. There were, I think, like 6 jewelry boxes. I went down to 2.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how much jewelry I got rid of. So I don't know. I'm probably going to list what I can of everything, but I've got a ton of free inventory just from going through my own bedroom.
Yeah. Do you ever feel the urge, like if you've got a lot of one thing, like if you feel
lot it,
like clump it up and lot it up together and sell it on eBay? I do.
Yeah, I'll probably do that with the costume jewelry. Anything that's not, like a fine jewelry or anything like that, for sure. But even with tops, like a lot of women's medium tops, stuff like that goes really well on Poshmark too, because you can ship up to 5 pounds for the same price. I do that with Israel's clothes too, with kids' clothes. Like people want to be able to go in there and buy a whole lot of 4T, and it's all their kids' outfits. But the only thing is sometimes, the size varies. So if something, is it truly a 4T? Like your kid just outgrew that. So whether or not it really fits like a 3 or, so maybe write that in there. Drew says, yep, can't see out of one eye, can't hear me half the time. Oh my gosh. He's true about the can't hear. I told him, I was like, I don't know if it'll be another 10 years before I get a hearing aid, because I'm like, you have to look at me. We need to be in the same room. Look at me when you talk to me. I cannot hear you. I used to listen to my music so loud that like the cops would pull me over. And recently I started listening. Yeah. Recently I started turning up the bass again. I'm like, I must not want to hear.
Like,
so I'm going to
get. What were you listening to? I just gotta know.
Just anything with bass. When I was in high school, it wasn't probably anything that great. It was like Ludacris and Korn and Kid Rock.
Yeah.
But now, like, girl, even like mainstream Christian music sounds like has a lot of bass to it. Lauren Daigle has bass. But I listen to like NF. The bass gets so hot on NF that you have to turn it down because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna blow the speaker, and it's Drew's speaker because I'm driving the Pathfinder right now. So, yeah, 6 boxes, high maintenance for sure. A lot of that jewelry was gifted, Scott. Yeah, but I think I will probably end up with a hearing aid over the next decade, and I'm not gonna fight it. I'd rather hear than it's
Right.
okay.
They make things that you can buy over the counter, I think, too.
Yeah, or I could
The
get with
level.
Christopher and buy one of his that he's got.
There you go. Yeah. The
And then if
hearing
my
aid.
teeth ever fall out, I'll get dentures from your store. John Monkey. I'm the same way. I had to be looking at someone when they talk to me. The mask wearing makes thing has really messed me up. Yeah, or my kids will be in the back seat, and I swear my 5-year-old is the loudest person you'll ever meet in your life, unless you need to hear what he's saying. In which case, he's in the back seat, like under a blanket or something. I'm like, well, I cannot hear you. I'm looking this way because I have to drive. There's road noise. You're in the back seat. Speak up. I really can't hear you.
That's funny. That's because you got the bass cranked up on him.
I get no, I don't have it on when the kids are in there. You can clean your ears out.
I didn't think you did.
Oh yeah, Andy Mineo. Yeah. Yeah. We listen to a lot of Christian rap music, my husband. That's why he has the speaker in there because that hits so hard.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of music?
I love old country. I have a weakness for old country music.
How old the country?
Like 60s, 70s, 80s. Like I
Okay.
like some of the 60s stuff,
Gotcha.
I really like that's what I leave my dial set on is this classic country station that we have. And I probably couldn't tell you any other type of music just because we don't really have that many great channels.
Yeah, I just use YouTube music.
Yeah. When I'm in the car though, that's what it's on 106.7. But
Drew uses Spotify.
see, I don't do that either.
I'll tell our Google to play music, and we use Pandora and stuff. Annie said her husband wears a patch. His mother argues that it's on the wrong eye. I had to wear a patch when I was a kid. And I have 2 sisters, and you can imagine they like kind of made fun of me for that.
What did you do to your eye?
Because my eye is so weak. My left eye is 2200. And so I would like the patch was over the right eye to try to strengthen this one. It didn't work. It's still 2200. It just gave my sisters ammunition to make fun of me was the only thing that it accomplished.
So do you wear glasses normally or contacts or?
I have glasses, but they're just so off because like, I mean, it's such a dramatic difference that they give me a headache when I first put them on. And then I have a contact prescription for just my left eye because my right eye is 20/20. And so the last time I went to the eye doctor, he was like, when all of your friends get older and have to get like readers or some type of glasses, you won't have to, because here's the thing, my eye that's 2200 is my close vision eye. So when I'm reading stuff really close, or when like you're laying in bed and you're looking at your phone, I actually have to close my good eye. I have to close my right eye and look at it with my left. So this eye is nearsighted and this one's farsighted.
That's odd. Yeah.
But the one that's nearsighted is so super nearsighted that if I close my right eye right now, I can't tell who you are. I can only see the E on the chart.
R.
Oh yeah. I would have Spotify if I had space to download it on my Note 8. If you guys have any questions for Danielle while we are here, please drop them in the chat and let us know. So tell me your big plans for your YouTube channel this year. While you're doing these giveaways, growing the channel, you're gonna be hitting 2K before you know it. Anything else like goal wise, or just things that you're looking forward to throughout 2022 on your YouTube?
I really just want to get into more of like a schedule of putting out videos maybe weekly. Right now I feel like I'm struggling to put one out like every 3 weeks, but I do my eBay part-time and I have a part-time job away from home. So I'm there 2 days a week. So it's just really hard to be a mom and be an eBayer and a YouTuber. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people are doing it and a lot of people are succeeding at it or whatever. But I really just want to make sure I have making time for my family and making time to do the things that, that they love to do and that I love to do with them. And I just really want to get into a schedule of making videos at least once every week and maybe week and a half, 2 weeks. But yard sale videos are like my favorite kind of videos to watch. So I think that this year I'm going to be more strategic about filming my yard sale videos so that I have more to stretch out throughout the rest of the year, because last season I would make a video or, do my footage while I went shopping that weekend. And then that week, I used all of the footage and chopped it up so much that was my video for the week or for that time. But I think if I'm more strategic about, not being so choosy about what I'm chopping out, then I can have more videos.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people, went to one big yard sale and then used that footage, for the next 6 months.
Yeah, I know like Kevin, Commonwealth Picker, he's been showing like a lot of yard sale videos from the last season. And I know Kayla, the homeschooling picker, also shows a lot of the videos that she did from like the 127 sale and stuff. Gosh, that was smart, because that's what I want to do,
Yeah, sometimes I think a video has to be longer than what it does. And then I sit down and actually edit. I'm like, oh, there's 4 times as much footage here as what I thought.
Right. Yeah. And I do a lot on my phone. So that's also going to have to change. I'm going to have to change my format to more on the computer so that I don't have to, store that on my phone, that kind of thing. How do you do it? And do you edit and do your videos on your phone, or do you use your computer?
I film on a Canon G7X Mark II. I splurged a bit last year and bought a good camera because my phone is so old that the quality wasn't what it needed to be for YouTube. So I bought that camera and I bought this laptop and I use Adobe Premiere Pro. So it's a monthly subscription for Adobe Premiere Pro. I had to get a new laptop because anything I had was not going to run that program. And so, yeah, I guess I spent some money last year for sure, ensuring that I would be able to like film the good quality, edit the good quality, to get that out. So I'm happy with that. And then I make my thumbnails using Canva, and it's not the pro, it's just the free version of Canva. Nashville Flippers, Ray put out a video one day about how he makes his thumbnails, and I had just got the 30-day free trial for Canva because I wanted to do the background remover where it can just be me and then the background can be white, or blue or whatever.
Yeah.
And that was what I wanted more than anything, was that background remover. And then he comes out and shows a video where there's a free background remover on the internet.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
So is that what it was?
No, Photo Room's not free. There's a monthly subscription for that. Everything had a monthly subscription.
Yeah.
And so you guys check out Nashville Flippers, his video about how to make a thumbnail, and he shows what the website is in there. And I just have it saved now, so I don't even know what the title of it actually is. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, you just saved me. What is Canva Pro's like $15 a month or something, but yeah. Annie, we are praying for your dad. Yeah, definitely 95-year-old getting some cataract procedure.
Wow,
So
95. Good for him, Annie. That's amazing.
Yeah. Scott said he really liked the video the other day as well. Today was Today I was out to supper. I gave a massive thank you. Gave a massive tip. Oh, nice. Perfect. The servers definitely need that and appreciate it. Junk Monkey must really like his chops that he made. Yeah, but you got that bag phone, right? Yeah, that's what I have. Courtney uses Photo Room for her thumbnails.
They do have a free version, but you have to have their little copyright thing down in the corner. But I have a subscription to it.
Is it remove.bg? Yeah, that works well, but the download's low quality unless you pay them more. Yeah, that's what I've used on my last couple. I'm pretty sure that's it. Remove.bg. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, Commonwealth Picker. He says Nashville Flippers have awesome thumbnails. They do. I think that everything he does tech wise is like so top notch. And so when I saw he was doing a video about how he makes his thumbnails, I was like, well, I want to learn from him. Brian says it's hard to film videos on my Nokia. I hope it's not like
Can you hear me now? That was Nextel, wasn't it?
I don't know. Who was can you hear me now? I accidentally bought a year of Canva because I forgot to cancel. Oh, see, I thought that's what was going to happen to me. So literally like the second I watched Ray's video, I went and canceled it. And I had just signed up like that day. Ooh. And I was like, so the other day I'm on my Google account, making sure that I'm not subscribed to the things that I had canceled. I think I was checking Canva and it brings up and it's like, my husband's about to die. It says $7.99 for this Noggin subscription. Guys, I downloaded Noggin 2 or 3 years ago on my son's tablet. We did like a 14-day free trial. So are you trying to tell me? I don't even want to know if I've been paying $8 a month for 3 years. I don't want to know.
Oh. Just watch that stuff on YouTube. Don't they still put Noggin on YouTube?
I don't know what it was. Something that we apparently thought he needed a 14-day free trial that never got deleted.
Gosh, I used to know like all the Moose and Z little. Do you remember them from Noggin?
No, we never really watched Noggin.
Oh, they were so sweet.
Drew, just look away, honey. Just look away.
If Kevin is still here, Kevin, I love how you match your thumbnail, like your words with your shirts. Yeah, well, that's so funny. Like
that's cool.
I don't know. He does that all the time. Like he'll have a green
colors match,
like the same color on the words or the background of the words.
Yeah. That's cool.
Nice job,
he said the teachers got Canva free during the shutdown. They haven't canceled me yet.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
If they're watching
down, Drew, it's okay. What's that?
I said, if they're watching, you're canceled, Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, see, he said someone noticed. It's those little details that you're like, no one's ever.
I noticed. Yeah, on his purple Macho Man shirt that he wears sometimes. My son Cash has that same shirt, and yeah, I noticed that little small detail stuff.
Something I do on Canva and even on our Instagram picture today announcing this show and on the thumbnails and everything. If you guys are using Canva, of course, I always click the text that's like neon, like, vibrant, like it looks like it's lit up. And then I go to animate and I bring it all the way forward to where the color's kind of in the background. But then if you really want to make it pop, click the text and then click duplicate and then drag it over the top of it. Duplicate, and you're just duplicating it and do like 3 or 4 layers of the same text on top of each other. And it goes from like, it was a little neon to like, bam, like vibrant.
Whoa.
And you just click duplicate, but when it duplicates, it's going to offset it a little bit. So make sure that you drag it to where everything's lined back up. But I don't know. I feel like thumbnails are so important in YouTube creation, and like all the new creators, I want everyone to get like as much exposure as possible. So I think if one of us knows like thumbnail tricks and tips, we should always share. So yeah, like use that. And then I always put my text on the left side, because when someone's on mobile, which most people are, it puts the timestamp of how long the video is on the right, and that can cover up text.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know, but plenty of successful people put theirs on the right. So that's not like a hard, fast rule or anything, but Anyway, so you guys, I'm super glad that everyone could come hang out with us this Friday night. And Danielle, I'm really, really glad that we finally got to do this. Don't forget that she's giving away 2 pair of Ray-Bans. If you weren't in the chat whenever she was talking about it, Drew, if you do me a favor and drop Danielle's link one more time, he's going to drop a link to her channel, and in an upcoming video, she's going to tell you how you can win a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses, brand new, never worn other than her trying them on her pretty face just a second ago. And then in a video after that, she's going to be giving away the second pair of Ray-Bans, guys, for free. So you have to be subscribed to her channel and turn on notifications that you know when that video comes out. And it probably won't say like in the title, just watch the videos and you're going to see it. Yeah, so here is Danielle's link. You guys head over there and subscribe. Angie lasted all night. Look at that. Angie, I have a date in mind if you're going to be free on it, and I'll DM it to you. If I don't, then DM me. So Drew just busted me. What did he do? Exactly. Rachel bought 1 million books and hasn't listed it. I've listed almost every one of those cookbooks already.
Tell me your cookbooks aren't still laying around the floor.
He's saying I haven't listed the tool that he bought.
Okay.
Where
are you storing these books now? That's what I'm
They're everywhere. No, they're not really everywhere. They're the ones that are lotted up are in bags, and then the bags are numbered. So
there you go.
Anyway, Adam, thank you. He said, loved the show tonight. Never been touched by human hands. Yeah, the glasses. Yeah. Yeah. So we're glad that you guys were here. Danielle, are you familiar with the way I sign off my videos?
The way you start off your videos?
The way I sign them off, my outro, what I always tell people. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to watch to the last second, but will you tell everybody?
I sure will. Let me see here. I was going to try to maybe like make it cute somehow, but I don't know. I guess I'll just say, treat your business like it's your business.
Perfect. Bye, guys.